Hey guys, it's Kai from Millen Bros and welcome back to another F1 2020 My Team Career Mode video. And in today's video, we are going to Monza to race at the Italian Grand Prix. And as you can see, we have our new livery on screen. Anyways, let's go to qualifying, which isn't actually going to matter because I had to change two parts on the engine, and so it's going to automatically put us in dead last, or at least I thought it was going to put us in 21st. But as you'll see, it did end up putting us in dead last, even though we qualified first place. So yeah, we would have dominated here the entire race. But anyways, let's go to
World
this.
Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today here at the oldest circuit on the calendar. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Vettel, Leclerc, Ocon, Verstappen, and Alexander Albon, Norris, Stroll, Daniel Kvyat, and Gasly, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, George Russell, and Jack Aitken, Raikkonen, Latifi, Magnussen, and Iceman. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
And now all the cars are lined up, and we're at 5 red lights, and it has turned green, or not green. The lights go away. As you can see, we get a great start. We're in the back left. Now it's going to watch us, and Aitken kind of comes down and blocks us there, which is quite annoying, because we definitely could have went further. We're 4 wide going into the first corner, and Aitken is right on our back. As you can see, also now I have it so it will say what lap we are on in the top corner. I put that in there, and Russell's trying to get to our inside, but we're just going to turn on overtake and rich mode, and we're going to try to get away from him, and we will, heading into corner number 3 and 4, I believe, or maybe 4 and 5. I'm not really sure what the corners of this track are, but as you can see, our new livery is quite nice. It just stands out a bit more because there's more lime on it, and I do like how just the green and lime, and it also makes it so I can have a new suit that actually matches. And here we go. This is probably one of the best passes I've ever made, as we get right in between the two, the Haas and the Alfa Romeo, and we just cut right through them. They probably could have been bad. I almost went in the grass, but I didn't. And we did clear them before that corner. As we come down this back straightaway now, we're going to try to make a move on, I believe, Russell or Latifi. I'm not sure who it was, but we backed out. Just because if we're starting in last, I don't want to have to restart this. And actually, I did not have to restart whatsoever. Now we're in lap number 2 for us. And here we go. We're gonna try to make the move on. Yes, it is Russell on lap number 2, and we'll stop. And he kind of gets over. I pretty much forgot to shift down, which actually happened a few times in that corner. I just forget to shift down, which is kind of weird. And we did make the pass, and that puts us into 16th position. Sorry. And now we're in 14th position. And I don't know what happened there, but they slowed down so much. Illegal overtake on Gasly, and the lap before we passed Giovinazzi, and now he's back there. But on the next DRS zone, we will get the pass done, and yeah, we make it. It was the exact same. We had to make the same pass on twice. Now skip ahead to lap number 6. We are in 14th position. And there's a caution behind us, and we're going to try to make the move on Gasly, but we do back out. And as you see on screen here, Jack Aitken is out of the session, and I have no idea what happened to him. I forgot to record a replay. See what happened. So yeah, we're going to pit this lap on lap number 7. I have no idea what happened to him, but I think we do make the pass on Gasly here. Yes, he does come out there, so we did make a bit of a dive bomb, but still, he was already braking and he moved over. That's dangerous. If we hit into him, that probably could have ruined our race, and he probably would have got a time penalty for that. And if we're going to come down pit lane, be nice and careful to not get a penalty. And see, our tires were they were around 30, I think, is what I saw there. I'm not sure. This screen that I'm looking on, like I always say, is super small, But anyways, we're coming down pit lane, and we will have a good 2.8 second pit stop. We come back out right behind Carlos Sainz. I think it's probably the same place we went in, but I really wasn't paying attention. No more why does he say scheduled? It's scheduled. Get it right. And there, Sainz slowed down quite a bit. He was going very slow, just I think because his tires weren't worn in yet. So, yeah, anyways, we're gonna turn on the overtake and rich mode, and we're gonna try to go around him here. And we will go to his outside, and then we'll cut back to his inside, because I feel like he was gonna block me, and we make the pass. He nicks, we do nick him a bit, but nothing happens there. If there was simulation damage, yeah, his wing would have been gone, but there was not. Skip ahead to lap number 9. And we're trying just to get by Stroll and Albon. We put on the overtake, and we will get by both of them, and we do make a bit of a late braking, but that's okay. And also, there's more to this play, as Vettel and Verstappen are beside each other. Vettel has to back out, and that will give us a great boost, I guess, of speed. And we go on the outside, we get a bit loose there because of all the marbles, or I don't know, I just thought he was going to run me in the grass or something. We nick Verstappen, but in the end, we do make the pass on Sebastian Vettel. And now skip ahead to lap number 10, and Verstappen again. He's beside one of the Ferraris, and this time it's Charles Leclerc, my bad. And we're coming down the front stretch. I get the DRS on, and I just go to the outside, and we are 3 wide coming down there, right near the finish line, or the start, yeah, it's the start line. And, because, yeah, that's not how the time works on that part of the track anyways. And we'll make the pass on both of them. That puts us into, I believe it was 6th position? Yes, it did. So anyways, we're now battling with Ocon. We put on the DRS, and we will get to his inside, and we will just blast by him here. The DRS is very overpowered at this track in some places, because the stretches of it are very long. And now we'll skip ahead. We are again trying to pass a Renault. We put on the DRS we're on lap number 12, purple sector 2, and I didn't realize I had it in rich mode for a while, and yeah, the engine was dying, so I switched it to lean mode here quickly. And then I put on the overtake because he would have passed us there right away. And Valtteri Bottas gets the fastest lap of the race up top. So, yeah, anyways, I'm not really thinking. I'm looking through all these things to see how our engine was doing after that. And, yeah, he pretty much just passes us. And we did get the fastest lap of the race right there. And we don't pass him back. And again, there, I forgot to shift down quite early. That probably would have put it in, probably would have stalled the car, mate. I have no idea what that would have done, if it would have done, and even done something. I'm on lap number 13, and I really wanted to pass Ricardo back, and we will in the exact same spot where we made probably, I'm not even, like 8 or 9 passes, at least, during that stretch right there. And he gets to our outside as he puts on the overtake and rich mix, at least I assume, and so did we, but we were running out, but we were on the inside. So we did get the better line out of the corner, and he will try to pass us here, but we do block him as he hits into the back of us, and we will finish 4th place. 4th from 22nd place to finish 4th. Yes. So anyways, of course, we get driver of the day, and there's our new suit. If you have not seen that yet, it looks great. It matches the car perfectly. And, yeah, anyways, great job for Mercedes. They win the Constructors title, and whoever it is, Bottas or Hamilton, I don't really care. They're gonna win. One of them will win the points race thing, and we're in 3rd place in that, I believe. So, yeah, great win for Bottas in that race. I didn't really see him up there. Him and Hamilton were probably in 1st and 2nd the entire race. So, yeah, there they are, and there's us. And, yeah, Kyle McMillan for Wild Racing F1 team. Finished 4th place. It shows, I believe it shows, like, the best driver of the day there. Something like that. And Sergio Perez will get 3rd place there. Great job for him. if he doesn't have a seat, I'm gonna be really mad because he's a great driver and he's never been on a great team before, but he definitely could do well because, yeah, whatchamacallit, Racing Point, they are good, but they're starting to drop off a little bit, I find, or at least Stroll is. Stroll's been awful recently.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Iceman. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improved their position in the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video, and there was only one DNF that race, actually. I'm looking now. It was our driver, and I'll see you guys all later.